Welcome back to some more Timberborn. Last time we started preparations for turning this into a water reservoir, but we still have got a lot to do. We're working on building the dam pieces here and the levees so that this can be an outlet if it gets too high there. This is already turned into a levee or a dam, so if this fills up with good water, it'll start going out that way. We are trying to get this demolished, although it's too far from the district center. So we need to actually put a path down here to get this all completed. Like so. That should work. Okay. We are continuing to work on this, but we have done this first. The goal is that when we let the water out here, I'm going to have this down like to half and then pull this up to a full so that the water will stop and go into here before it goes out that way. And then we are going to need to demolish these as well and put floodgates in there. I'm not exactly sure if I want to have all the water come in this way or come in this way, but that's kind of the plan. I'm probably going to need to put something here to block the water so it goes in there as well if we're going to have it come from this side, but we'll see what happens. The other stuff that I want to do today, I have deleted a bunch of the bushes, although they can't get all the way there. So let's go ahead and put a path in and let them get the rest of the way, get all these taken care of. Then we're going to turn this into cassava planting because out of all the resources, we have a lot of fermented cassava, but we don't have very much raw cassava, and the rest of it we've got a lot of. So I would like to put more cassava in the ground here so we continue to have enough of that. And I might as well just go ahead and start it, and then we'll finish it in a minute once they get that done. Just fill that in like so. And I think that they can get all this, yeah. Then we're going to demolish the path here. They should still be able to get there, right? Yeah. And then fill the rest of this in. Okay. So that'll be cassava. I do also want to put up more water storage. We have enough for 630, but I'd like more than that so that during the droughts and the bad tides we don't have to worry. So we have enough science. We could unlock this, and we actually have enough metal and stuff. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's unlock this, and for now I think I'm gonna put one here. Oh no, then I can't put anything on top of it if I do it there, which if I continue doing what I was doing, I'm going to want that. I guess I could do it here and put a path in to the side here so they can get into it. This is going to be for water, and I may put another one somewhere up here or something. I'm not exactly sure, but this is enough room for 1,200, so we'll have extra space, and then they can actually fill that up too. Most of our water is coming from these, and these are getting filled up, but I would like to supply it to this. So maybe I'll mark these for the haulers. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. We do have 10 haulers, so we might be able to do that. Okay, so this is done. This is taken out. I'm going to put a levee in, I think, right here. And then we'll just do a couple of double floodgates there. Well, 3 of them to be exact. And I'm probably just going to always have this up, but in case I want to let water out that way, that'll be there. They are not doing this yet because I stopped it. And actually, the other thing I could do is maybe I'll wait and see how it goes. I was thinking about it after recording the last time. I could put levees here and put a double floodgate, and then I could put more water into there, but for now it might be fine. And then I do need to get rid of this. So let's go ahead and mark. Is it this that'll work on this one? Yes. Okay. And they might be able to get there, right? From this path. So we should be okay. So once they do that, then water will actually start coming in here and filling this up a little bit. I do need to get this done. Why does this look like this? I want to put a path in. Will it let me? No. I'm going to demolish this, I think. Just because I want to make sure to get a path in there. I feel like it's going to take a while for them to grab this. Because this is where one of the farmhouses is, and this one is also here. So it's going to, if I let them farm it, it's going to take longer. But we'll do that, and then I'm going to play this because we want to start making some eggplant rations. We have a lot of eggplants, but we haven't been able to turn them into rations yet because of the this not being accessible. So that's going to help us get another type of food, so our well-being should go up. We are already getting extra water, so that's really good. And how are we doing here? It looks like this is starting to fill up with water. I am going to let them build this so we can start holding it in here. And then I'm going to put in, and look at all of this is green now, so we could plant so much more. But my goal is to get this to fill up some. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do it because of the fact that, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. I guess once this is in, maybe it'll fill up more. I don't know. Because it'll come back out and go that way. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm getting distracted here. Let's go ahead and put up triple floodgates. I think I can actually fit in here. So we'll do that. Are these close enough? Oh, okay. We'll just continue this path along here. They should be able to get to that. And then, yeah, I've got to decide if I want to do something here to make this deeper or how that's going to work. We'll find out. But this at least has some water in it, so that's good. Hasn't filled up enough to need to come out this way, but that's okay. I'm going to just fill that up or pull it up all the way to the top for now. Well, it looks like we actually have collected all of the mangrove fruits that we've got here. Which this can gather more. Can this plant more? It can. So maybe I will plant some more mangrove trees. This one. Okay, so we're gonna just go like that. I don't know. Guess it's a little far outside of this. So I don't need to plant this right here. And I'm pretty sure a decent amount of this is plantable, so we'll just fill that in like so. And oh, that's perfect, other than this one. Just get rid of that. So they'll have a lot more trees that they can pick fruit off of. We only have 104 mangroves that they are storing, so they are definitely eating a lot of it. Okay, so we're getting more water. We are not really filling this up any more than we were because obviously I'm going to need to block this off or something to do that. I wonder if Yeah, that's going to take a lot of work to do. I was trying to think, like, if I put a thing here to block it so it goes back here, I need to put something here to make sure the water doesn't flood. But if I do that, then all of this needs to be blocked off, which is going to take a lot of wood. So it may end up being easier to actually do this area and block it off like here or something. And then this whole thing will just, you know, it'll go that way. Although then I have to block off this. But still, I think it would be easier to do this area than the other area. So I think that maybe that's what we'll have to do to get this. I'm going to go ahead and lower this to just a half and raise this to 1 so that it's forced into here, hopefully. See if it works. And then we can put some pumps up here too. How far do they reach? Maximum depth of 6. So we can definitely put these here and get some water from this too. Okay, we'll put a path here. Put some small water storage in here. I might put a medium one here. And we'll just put some water in both of these. Perfect. And then we can have beavers in here pumping water as well. So this is not really getting filled up any more than it was, but that's okay. It should eventually, once this, that's why. Okay, so this will let water in, and then it should come through here once this fills up enough to force it in. We'll see how that works out. Oh, but now it's kind of stuck, huh? Raise this up just a touch. Oh, Badtide's approaching, huh? So now I got to pay attention and make sure to block this off when the Badtide comes through so that it doesn't come into our good water reservoir over here. But still doing pretty good. We've got some of the eggplants being made. I mean, we only have 12 saved up, but that's okay. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, we're starting to get there. Oh, I don't have anybody in here. That's why those trees aren't getting planted. Let's go ahead and put somebody in there for the moment, just to make sure everything gets done. This is filling up a little bit, but if I pull it up another notch, will it force it in there? I don't know. We'll have to see. Although maybe now's not the best time to do it because of all this. I don't really know. It is coming in here though. Look at that. It's definitely deeper than the other side. And we still have some water coming in here, so that's good. Okay, now it's kind of leveled out. So I'm going to pull this up and put this down so that when the bad guy comes through, all I have to do is lift this and then we'll have what we need here. Okay. We at least have some water in here, so these pumpers should be able to get some of that. What? Okay, it's still doing good. Okay, perfect. So I do think that eventually I am going to need to block this off enough to force it to come in here more. And then I'm probably going to need to raise this a little bit too. Yeah. But for now, what I could do is just, let's delete the path here. And I could start putting up some levee pieces in here. Like so, which will, if we do let the water in here and force it to go that way, it'll help it go where it needs to go. This is going to be an issue, I think. It's going to let some water out. Well, for now, we'll just let them work on this. Maybe they'll do I still have somebody collecting scrap? I do. And am I full on scrap? Is that why they're not getting... No. Maybe I'll have somebody else go in here. Okay. Oh, okay. We still have a little bit of time before the bad tide comes in, so we can fill up this area here. And maybe I should let some more water into here, I guess. Just for a minute. Fill this up a little bit more before we the bad tide starts. As soon as it gets to 0, I am going to pause and pull all this stuff up. Okay, that's going to go down. This is going up. This is going up. Is this up? Okay, that's down. This needs to go up, and this needs to go down. And I think that's it. So this is not going to let any of the bad water in. This is going down. Okay, we should be fine. Get it all taken care of. How are you? Hungry and thirsty. We've got lots of food and lots of water. I guess they're running around too far. This is too far away, huh? Let's put, maybe I'll put some water and food storage over here so that they can have something to drink and something to eat while they're running this way. Do a small tank here and a small warehouse. I don't know what I'm going to put in here yet. What do we have the most of? Fermented cassavas, it looks like. So that's what I'll put in here. Yeah. And then this is going to be for water. That way the beavers that are working over here can eat and drink and not have to go back as much. It'll help them work a little bit harder, and it'll help them be able to... Oh, I need to pause these. And it'll help them as they're building to be able to eat and drink and stuff. So, yeah, these are fine to continue pumping, and these are too. So we should be good on that. And then the other thing is that I really don't... Oh, I forgot about the power. Okay. Well, this is still going, so these I can leave. But I do need to pause, probably pause all of these. I don't really need the smelter going. Pause the gear workshop. I want to leave planks in this, but I'll probably pause one of these. Put somebody back in here. And I think I may get rid of this explosives factory while the drought's going anyway. So, because we have one over here, and I can put something else here. I just have to decide what. I could put another smelter, but am I making enough metal? I don't know. I could still do it. Let's go ahead and just deconstruct this while we're at it. And then I'm going to put in another smelter right here. And then I really don't need either of these tanks either. But we're making more than enough. No, but that's okay. Oh, because I still have all this going. Let's pause a couple of these items. Now is it enough? What? Pause. No. These take a lot of power, must be. Okay, well, we're working on it. We're getting somewhere. So, they are going... Oh, it's too far. Let's go ahead and put a path in. I may actually pause these because I don't think that they're going to be able to get back to these other ones with that there, because the scrap's there. So I'll leave this. They can go around, get all this, and then I'll let them build those. This I need them to get quickly. Unless I just deconstruct it, but not that they're going to be able to get over there anyway. Maybe I'll just put stuff in here. I don't know. So much bad water coming out. Goodness. If I can eventually get this to be, like, have a bypass up here, then I don't have to worry about these being open. This can all just be good water going through here, potentially. Man, there's so much bad water. I guess it is a bad tide, so the good water sources are letting all the water out. Well, I feel like we're getting lower on this water, but there's still a decent amount in there. We should be good for the whole drought. So we're not doing too bad. And this is getting low too, but still, well, we still got a decent amount. I think it's still at least half a block worth of water, so we're okay. So once the bad tide is over, we're going to need, oh good, they finished that. Okay, I'm going to, can you like pause this stuff? No. Could I force them to get these done first, or is that not a thing? Apparently not. I guess I could just do levees like this. But I'm gonna need a way to do a path, I guess like that. So what's the best way? Oh, they can just walk through there? Oh, cool. So I guess I don't need this. We could just do those and get it done. And then I'll play this. Okay. This needs to have supply. I'm going to prioritize it. Same with this. Or not supply, obtain. Fix that. Okay. Still have water in here? We do. A little bit, enough to keep the trees going. That's about it. I feel like this is emptying out pretty darn quickly. We're doing so well on food. We have such a variety. Let's take a look at our well-being. So we're missing the fermented mushrooms and algae and then coffee, but that's it for food. Everything else we've got. We need a bunch of the decoration stuff and more campfires, it looks like, or maybe spread out the campfires a little bit more because all of them are over here, I think. Yeah, aesthetics. We've got the monuments. And then scratchers and stuff. Actually, the scratcher and all that we could start working on. The scratchers, I think, are just like a little teeny tiny. Is it this? Yeah, we could definitely unlock this and build some of these around. Put one here. Where else? One here. Are there any other good spots? One here. Okay, that might be good. I don't really need this now, but hopefully I won't at all, but we'll see. Showers, medical beds. I think I have medical beds around. Swimming pool would be nice. And I think we could put it up here somewhere. Like we could do this. It would just have to be deep enough for that to work is the problem. So we're going to have to figure out the issues with it, with how deep it is. But I'll put a path in here. Yeah. I think though if we get this done, we can start working on this. So trying to decide the best way to get over there. I guess I could just wait till the Badtide's over and then just put stairs down into the water. I just don't really want to do it yet. I guess I could do this. So then once it's time, we could do stairs, stairs. And actually, if I do this, then they can stand here and build those, and then I'll do that eventually. I just don't want to risk them going into the water, so I'm not going to build the stairs there yet. Then we can do a path, come back up on this side, put in the levees over here, and then come over here somewhere and put more in. Or even these I think are all dead, so I could just fill this in with that. So like this, right? Do I need this to be another thing higher? I think that's good because this is that height. I don't want it too deep. So if I do that. Yeah, these are drying. Yeah. So as soon as we get all of that done, as soon as the Badtide's over, then we can go into here, come up on this side, go run over there and get this built, and then I can force more water into here. So we have a lot more water. This will actually be usable because right now it's just sitting up in the air, not even in the water at all. And I could put a swimming pool over here somewhere potentially. I just have to figure it out. Anyway, yeah, I think that's going to work out really well once we can get over here. You know what though? I'll have to get rid of these once it's time. And then these are gonna have to get rebuilt as something different. Yeah. So. Okay, those stairs are done. So as soon as the Badtide is over and this is all good water again, then I can start working on the next step of this. I can delete this because we really aren't going to need it. And then build this up. Yep, that's the plan. Very exciting stuff. And as soon as the Badtide is over, we're going to need to start working on this. Okay, Badtide is over. Let's take a look here. As soon as this gets blue, we're gonna switch this back over. You guys, I'm gonna let you collect stuff too. Wow, look at that. We got so many trees to plant. Okay, let's switch this, lower this, raise this, let all that in. I'm going to lower this so this can fill up some. And yeah. It's going to take a little bit because this is a very slow process compared to this one. This has a lot more water coming in, but we should be able to get this filled up a little bit, enough to get something done, and I can't even tell what color the water is anymore. Yeah, this is still red, so we gotta let this through a little bit more. Might be okay enough to let them walk in the water. I don't really know. But I'm gonna put a set of stairs over here while I'm thinking about it. We'll put some paths in. And is the water blue yet? Pretty much. Okay, so let's let this out. For now, I will raise this just so that more water goes through here, and eventually So I'm going to deconstruct both of these because I'm going to build double floodgates instead. Ugh. Need to wait until they get this. Let's high prioritize this stuff back here. Yeah. And then this is still probably going to be too far away, but we can put some paths in here. Kind of bring it this way a little bit. Oh my gosh. And see if we can get all the way there, like that. We might have to even make the path longer, I'm not sure. Okay, they're working on that. I want to see the water level. This isn't really filling up any extra, but that's okay. I might also just put like dam pieces here to keep some water in here, because it all goes right through. And I mean, I like having the water down here, but it'd be nice to have some stuck up here too to keep these trees green and all that. So maybe I will put just how do I want to do this? Like so. I don't actually know if they can reach this though. Nope. Just gonna go like that. They should be able to get it from there. And it'll let out enough water to keep this going, but then it'll keep some up here, which would be good. Okay, we got that. Still don't have this. No storage space available. What? Oh man. Okay, well I guess I'm gonna have to build some more large piles. Do another one for planks, and I'll probably do another one for logs just so we have more space. Okay. This one needs to be high priority. I need to get this floodgate done before the next bad tide. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, but man, they're doing really good though. Look at all this. Getting all that done. I wonder if I just like... Oh, it doesn't work like that. Did I just delete it or did they pick it up? Well, whatever. There. They can reach this, right? Okay. So we're getting somewhere. We're getting all this done. And they can reach every single one of these. So, as soon as they get this done, I am going to delete these because we can just pull this up all the way and let the water in there. And then hopefully this will keep more water in it, which would be really nice. But I think that's where we're going to end it today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked this video, I'm going to pop a couple more episodes up here that you might also enjoy. Please leave me a comment below. I love hearing from all of you. That's going to be it for today. I'll see you next time.